Okay, this is my little tutorial on how to draw the foundation wall. So I've got my slab in, everybody's happy. There it is in section. So we're going to draw our foundation wall in on the top of footing level. Now, for whatever reason, when I made this level, the default revit view ranges are kind of screwed up. So it took me a while to figure this out, but now you're going to get a chance to see. So when we go to our view range here, we want to set this as level above first floor, cut plane 2 feet, because we're going to cut through our foundation wall 2 feet above the top of footing level, and then our view depth at -5. So now when we actually go through and draw our foundation wall, you can actually see the dumb thing. So here's our foundation wall, 8-inch concrete. We're going to set our base constraint at top of footing and our unconnected height at 4 feet. We're going to do our location line as core face exterior. And then we can go in, and now you're actually seeing it being drawn. Oh, screwed that up. So let me hit undo here. And drag that over. And we'll go back in and finish it up. And now you'll see in 3D, it shows up. And now what we can do is we can turn off our underlay. Okay, so now we've got our foundation wall, and now we just have to snap a footing to it. So the way I like to do that is come in here. We click on a wall footing. And we're gonna have to edit this type and make it 16 by 8. So let's go ahead and edit that type. We're gonna duplicate that. And we're gonna call it 16 by 8. Okay, so the width is going to be 1'4". And the thickness is going to be 8 inches. Now I hit OK. And the beauty thing is I can just literally click on my foundation walls. And it snaps the footings onto it really quick. So you can see now there's my foundation wall, there's my footings. Then all we have to do is put our foundation under our porch. Okay, so for the porch, what we're going to do is we're going to use the same foundation wall, except we're not going to make it 4 feet high. We're only going to make it 3 feet high because there's a thickened edge on that slab, 12 inches thick. And then that way, when your grade comes up to it, you don't see at the top of the porch, you don't see the top of the foundation wall. That slab kind of wraps over it. So my video that I did last year that's on YouTube shows that, but I'm just going to demonstrate it again here. So now let's go ahead and do a wall, the same foundation wall. And this, we're going to use that model line we used before. And let's go ahead and do that. And maybe I should do it from the footing elevation. Let's go back and do my overlay again. So if I'm on my footing level, underlay. Okay, so I've got my showing my beam and my line there. So this is going to give me a line to draw my foundation to. So now I'm going to come in here and draw my wall. And my unconnected height's only going to be 3 feet tall this time. And I'm going to use that green line to show my porch foundation. Now let's look at that in 3D. Oh, screwed it up. Okay, that's easy enough to fix. So we're gonna highlight all these. I must not have set my levels right. Oh, the base offset is set to -3. Well, that's wrong. So we're gonna make it 0. Oh, so there's a, yeah, okay. I've got my top constraint screwed up. The top constraint should be not to the level, that should be unconnected. The base offset should be 0. Now we hit apply. Okay, so that's where we're at there. Now we can go ahead and do our footing on there the same way we did before. So let's just go ahead to structure. And we're gonna go to wall footing and we're gonna snap. Oh crap, I picked the wrong one. So let me undo that. Let's pick the one that I changed. Okay, so now we've got our porch wall and our footing. Now we have to, all we have to do is put in a 12-inch slab over the top of that. So let's go back into first floor here. Let me stop my recording here. Recording here. So if you're wondering why your temporary dimensions aren't snapping to what you want them to, if you go to the Manage tab, they've got this kind of hidden. Then there's something called Additional Settings. And then under Annotations, Temporary Dimensions. So you can see it's hidden. You're not going to find this just looking around. So we want our temporary dimensions to go from face of core, and then we can decide whether we want our door and windows to go from center lines or opening. So I'm cool. As long as this is at face of core, that's good. That's what we want. So I just wanted to show that. So let me